Hey YouTube, welcome back to Universe X, and today we are back with another Gundam card game video. Now, we are on the release date of GD02 Dual Impact, and I know some of you guys had luck, some of you guys didn't. I'm kind of in the middle. For one, I only got one box of my own, and in total, I only have 2 boxes and 12 packs to open for you guys in this video. So it's gonna be kind of a short box opening compared to the almost half case we had before. But when it came to starter decks, I got pretty lucky. We were able to get 2 ST06 Clan Unity starter decks for myself, but the important part, arguably the more important part, was that we were able to get 2 more of these ST06 Clan Unity starter decks to give away to members of the channel. So with that being said, what I'm gonna do is essentially make a post so you guys all know, but then I'll make a members only post as well. And you guys just pretty much have to comment on that and let me know that you're entering. And maybe I'll put some more prerequisites, like, you know, what favorite card you're looking for from GD02. We'll do something, but the members post will go up soon and I'll make sure I announce it. All you gotta do is be on that membership. It's 99 cents a month. You'll get access to videos early before they get scheduled for the upload, as well as full locals runs that just have less editing and more content to come in the future. I'm gonna try to do this as much as possible. So right now we have these 2 to give away, but as I go to like one of my 6 or 7 release events, if I can get a chance to buy any more of these starter decks, I will buy them and I will add them into the giveaway. So you guys will have hopefully more and more prizes to do, and in the future I will be adding more giveaways like this to the channel. So thank you guys for supporting me, and in return I will do my best to support you. So with that being said, let's get into the box opening. Like the video if you like this sort of content, subscribe if you want to join the UniXFam today, and yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so what we have here are 2 boxes, 1 my own, 1 courtesy of a homie that we're just gonna kind of compare pulls to. You know, everything's a competition. And I got 12 loosey-goosey packs that we're going to burn through right now. These just came from a box. Don't know if the boxes were mixed, were shuffled, but the point is we are going to at least be able to see if we got anything cool out of these. We all know, look, super swagged. I don't think many people have to be told, like, Shawley is that dude. He is that dude. He's that goat. So going through here, it actually looks like we might have a little something, but I could just be wrong, and I am. That's a little bit because I am. It's the first rare base though, Argama from the Zeta like show. Just pretty cool, But so far, nothing. I'm just gonna put the rares off to the side. An all-out attack is a pretty cool card to have. That is definitely going to be, I think all-out attack is just a good card for red in general. A lot of cards require things to already be damaged, and this card is going to allow you to at least start that. So we'll see. Exave, very useless. Quattro, very not useless. Ein, sort of useless too. We did pull a Haman Karn. Shout out to Super Squez. He does love this lead. Well, I say leader. And it dropped on the floor. I don't know what kind of omen that is, but I'm going to pick it up. And I'm probably going to cut this out of the video when I pick it up, because nobody wants to see the top of my head. Like, it just is a little bit. Now, when you go through these, essentially a Gundam pack, unless they changed up the like rarities, a Gundam pack is essentially a 45% hit rate, because you have 8 LRs, you have 2 Altarts, and then you also have what's it called? You have, oh, well, speaking of which, that's cool. So we're gonna get to that. But you have 8 LRs, you have 2 Altarts, and then you have also the addition of the foil resource. So here we just pulled the LR Barbados, and that's pretty cool. I know I've been ripping on this card, but I actually really do like its artwork, so I'm really happy that we're able to get into there. With these 12 packs being exactly half a box, we should actually have pretty good odds of pulling an altar in here as well. We could just get unlucky, but we have chances. We do have chances. Going through this again, let's see what we got here. Bang, okay, another LR. I'm telling you. So what I was trying to say is, in 24 packs, because 11 of them will have some sort of hit, be a foil resource, 8 LRs, or 2 Altarts, you have about a 45% chance to hit something in a pack. That's why I kind of feel like Gundam packs are kind of a cut above some of the rest, because even when you're buying loose packs, flipping a coin and deciding whether or not you get a hit sounds pretty freaking good to me. Sounds great to me, actually. So even though these are 12 loosies, I'm feeling really good about our chances of having LRs, you know? Right here, we just have 2 rares. I do like that this is a base that allows you to draw one in red. We don't have a lot of those, and I think I can really appreciate it for what it is. So far, We are about 5 or 6 packs in with 2 hits, right? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 packs in, 2 hits. So we're almost nearing that 50-50. But if we can get an alt art from these, it'll all be worth it. And so far, just more rares. Okay. So 2 for 6. 2 for 6 out of that first one, but we're not done yet. We're not done yet. I definitely need these. The Turning Point of Histories. They're good. They're really good. And okay, 2 more rares. 2 more rares. I'm feeling good about this one. I'm feeling good about this one. Normally when I feel good about packs though, it's kind of bum. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was nothing in here. But I can be right every now and then. So we got Gundam X. We are currently, I believe, 7 packs out of 12 with 3 hits. So yeah, we're getting closer and closer to that 50-50. It might be the 45, but Gundam X is also a really cool card. It's cool to get those purple LRs, mainly just because purple is that new color in the set. We do want to see cards from them. We do want the ability to be able to build those decks, really. And it seems like you're only gonna need a couple of Gundam X's cards. What's this? Ah, that Tallgeese faked me out. That Tallgeese faked me out. But a new sign is pretty cool too. So we're gonna put those off. All the new resources look great. Shout outs to one of the realest waifus in the entire series. I don't know why her and Shalia didn't get alt arts, to be honest. The aura is immaculate with both of them. But can we get more hits? Any LRs would be appreciated because the first and foremost goal is to fill out those master sets. It really is. Oh, we did pull a foil resource and it is a Cubile. So once again, shout out to Super Squez. He's gonna want this. The question is, can he have it? We're gonna have to see. We are gonna have to see. We all know these kind of drop down to like maybe $5 or so once we actually get to the set. But yeah, I mean, it's cool to have like a full playset of your favorite just to have. And okay, no hits there. So we got 1 pack left out of our looses, and so far we have pulled 4 packs that would be considered some sort of hit. The question is, can this one bang just as hard? Can we get something that's gonna turn this into the almost 50-50? And the answer is absolutely not. We did get 2 rares, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not mad at it. I'm definitely not mad at it. So 12 packs, we got about a 30% chance. We didn't pull any alts, but we did get the 1 per box foil resource, as well as 3 of the just random foils. So now, getting out the Conquistador Sword of Epic card opening, we are going to break into this plastic, and then we're going to break into this box. 24 packs to go through. We will go through this pretty fast because sometimes these box opening videos can get a little long in the tooth. Now I know you guys want to watch packs being ripped, but I also know you guys don't want to sit here for a full hour. Luckily, with only 2 packs, I say luckily, with only 2 boxes, and that's not really lucky, that's the opposite of lucky. I would have rather had 5 or 6 to open for you guys, and I would have rather had all my playsets on day 1 and not have to go to all these release events. Just understand, when you see me going to release events like every day this week, just understand that if I got allotment, I wouldn't be going to any of these. You guys could have them. No, I know we're all looking for these cards. It's hard. It's rough out here for everybody. So first pack of this set, we're gonna move these hits over and go to the first pack of this box. Okay, 4 Masarame. Put that there. And these are going to be the speed ones. This one feels a little thick, but like I said, I have not been good at calling out the thickness of Gundam packs or even Fusion World packs. I was great with Yu-Gi-Oh! And like I said, these are just too rare, so I don't trust it. I don't trust myself when I think a pack is heavy for Gundam. See if we can pull something magical. Okay, so we got a Gundam Age 1 normal. This is going to be just the start cornerstone of one of the archetypes, and it does look really, really nice, so it's cool. I do believe there is reason to think that the Gundam Age 1 ramp strategy may be a faster way to ramp than Gundam Wing is capable of, because a lot of people are taking out the ramps. You're not running bird modes, you're not running death sights, you're just trying to survive. But I think with Gundam Age 1, there is a chance that just playing out enough of those cards will get you an engine that could actually ramp you fast to EX resources. So we shall see, we shall see. There's definitely a hit in here. This one I could feel. This one I can feel, and if I'm wrong, I'm just gonna stop calling it out. Oh, look at that. So we got an alt art pilot, and that is going to be Camille Vidon. That is very, very, very cool. A lot of people are excited about Gundam Zeta, myself included, and or Zeta Gundam. I guess it's Zeta Gundam, but the series is Gundam Zeta. Look, ignore me. The point is, very, very cool. I am kind of at a weird mix because his alt art feels like him before he became a Gundam pilot, where his main art feels like him after he is already kind of initiated and, you know, doing the Lord's new type work. So I like the alt art, but I kind of do wish that he had like more of a game face on during his other one. Scene's pretty great though, because Jared's about to catch that Falcon punch to the face. So anytime where Jared takes an L is a good one. In fact, I kind of wish the alt art for Camille was when he judo threw Jared off that like mountain, because that was pretty immaculate. We got 2 more rares. Speaking of Jared, we got his mobile suit that links with him. This fact feeling kind of type nice too. But like I said, I'm terrible at feeling the weights for these packs. At least I'm seeing a lot of, oh, okay. So we got our first Zeta Gundam. I was wrong. So we got our first Zeta Gundam right after we pulled Camille's alt art pilot. So I'm definitely feeling the mode on that one. More LRs, good. If I can get just a couple of each, maybe 2 of each, that would be great. But like I said, we got like, I think 7 different releases to go to this weekend, or this week. So we're gonna have a lot. First one starting tomorrow. So, I mean, it should be nice. It should be type nice. Gerard and Sugai's Gelgoog. The Gelgoogity. See. At the end of the day, though, we got to see what we have in here, because we got to know if this box is going to outshine my homie's box. Hopefully not. Hopefully you both just pull broken. And, okay. So we got the 1 per box resource. This is the G-Quux, the actually I was almost about to give its real name, but that's a spoiler for the series, so I'm not gonna do that. But we've got the G-Quux Omega Saikamu foil resource. That's awesome, definitely like that. And then this pack, what is in here? What is in here? I picked it up and I thought it was heavy. It is heavy. Okay, so but not only do we have the Gundam Aero Rebuild, which is a pretty cool card, we also just pulled our first Psycho Gundam. And that's going to be pretty awesome. Psycho Gundam's pretty good card. Actually, very good card. I think the Titans are probably the best archetype to come out of set 2 on a standalone basis, but only time will tell. I think there are plenty of cards that get slotted into decks already, but I just think that one's the best standalone archetype. So... oh, wow. So we got Flit Asuno right next to Flit Asuno's alt art. So both of my alt arts were pilots in this deck, or in this box. And I will say, it's kind of wild. This is why you don't split your box with people. I know lots of people are like, friendship, split a box. If you're going to split a box, shuffle the packs. Because could you imagine choosing the right side to the left side, and then the right side gets both of the alt arts, and then the left side just gets more of the LRs? Yeah, nah. But this is pretty tight. You got Flit right here, and then you've got a Flit in a moment of extreme trauma that I will not go into because most people haven't seen Gundam Age, and so yeah, you're just gonna have to watch it and find out yourself. But we got the 2 alt arts from the box, meaning that this box is kind of cooked in terms of what's gonna be in it, unless we happen to double back and recreate our God Pack moment, which would be a magnificent moment on camera. However, yeah, the odds of that are extremely low. Never say never, because I never thought I'd pull it in the first place, but the odds of that are extremely low. So we're gonna go through these packs pretty fast, mainly because we don't have the ability to pull alt arts anymore, unless we are incredibly goated with the sauce. We did pull a Gundam Epion. I know a lot of you guys are super excited about Wing. That's not me. You guys know my feelings about Gundam Wing, but I'm not gonna yuck your yum, all right? If you like Epion, you drag, well, I almost said Dragon Ball, you Gundam Wing fans, but it's just not me. I think Gundam Wing has aura when it comes to the suits, but I think the plot is kind of mid. I think the characters are kind of actually, no, not even kind of, they're pretty mid. I think Duo is goated, but Wu Fei is kind of misogynistic. Hito Yui makes no sense. Troa is the dumbest assassin of all time. There's just a lot of things wrong with that series. Don't at me, but Gundam 00 is Gundam Wing done right. Like, just like, it is what it is. Just go watch it. Go watch it and tell me that their plot lines are very similar without 00 just being better. Cubile. So look, we're just pulling all of my homie's favorite cards right in front of him. But because we pulled both of our alt arts, that means that we can't pull an alt art Cubile unless we get a god pack. So maybe his box will redeem him. Perhaps his box will pull his alt art Bay, and then we will all be ready to have that. Now, speaking of alt art Bay, we probably got to dodge the alt art Hamon Karn, because that art, like, dear Bondi, if you're watching, blink twice if somebody forced you to release that Cubile art, because that's not it. But then, to be fair, we saw the little thing they put out for the new type stuff. Like, I think, like, look, we're here for it. We're here for it. There's gonna be something cool, I'm sure of it, in the future. Just not now, because that Hamon Karn is weird looking. Okay, so we got another X rare. This is the Gundam Gushon Rebake. I've only heard it in Japanese, so I don't know how it's pronounced in English. Maybe I'll go back and see. But it's a pretty good card. This is one of Purple's better cards. So we're here for it. We're here for it. One of those Daughters tokens. Are we just gonna get a flood of X rares now, just because we've pulled like the ults? I haven't even counted the amount of X rares we've gotten. Another Barbados second form. So we're starting to near how many we would need for a full set. We're half a set in. We're half a set in. Next one. I think I actually may have almost what I need to build a clan deck, but so far the issue is no G Quuxes. That is the biggest issue with what is going on here. I'm gonna have to get all those from my pre-releases at this second. I might be able to trade a Cubile for a G Quux if we pull a G Quux in this next coming box, but that's the only trading power I got right now, because right now they are dodging me. Things got Ultra Instinct, G Quux, Omega Saikamu. Let's see what we've got here. I'm hoping in these last two packs we can just nab one. Just one. Just one is all I need for now. And the whole area, my whole Northern Virginia area might be scuffed for packs, because like straight up, like nobody really got to get any. It's insane. Okay, we did get an Elmith, and Elmith is a very, very hot pull. I am very high on this card. I think that it's a very, very nice addition to Xeon. A little higher on the curve than we'd want it to be, but I still think it's nice for what it is. This card goes hard. All right, last pack magic. Mwah. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Hopefully there's one more X rare. Hopefully there's a G Quizzy in there. And then we move on to the last and final box of this video. And nope, so we have no extra X rares in here, but that's fine, because that means if we pulled 2 X rares in the last set, and then this one we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's exactly the ratio that should be in a box. So I should have stopped actually hoping, the moment we pulled that last one. So there is that. Now what we are going to do is take this, put this face down, take this, put this face down, take this, put this face down, because the next couple cards I will have here are to open, but they are not for me to keep. And that means that we have to make sure they're separated. Big Sag, I know, but allocation was like the Hunger Games right now. People sitting there waiting in lines, people cutting in lines, people about to get cut. JK, we do not condone violence here, but I was very, very upset when I was a certain place in line, and then all of a sudden I was not a certain place in line. And I can't really argue, because that's making a scene and it's a problem, and I'm gonna stop talking. But I think we're gonna all get cards eventually. You know, there's generally gonna be a second wave. Like I said, your release events are gonna be the ways that you're going to be able to get a lot of stuff past here. But needless to say, I just like having as much of my master set as possible on day one, so that I can immediately start making gameplay for you guys. I can start making like deck breakdowns and actually having the cards, being able to do the testing to give you guys that stuff. I'm very crabby when I can say, oh man, I don't have the ability to do all that on day one. So first set, or first packs, we got this, and then the next one, that's the rare pile. Sorry, sometimes OCD kicks in and you got to keep your stuff organized, or else your entire life devolves into chaos of your own making. All right, so we got the first LR for this box. That is going to be the Gundam Age 1 normal. Like I said, very good ramper, chillin'. So the hits we're looking for, if this could be a perfect box for the person who owns it, would be both the Alt Art Cubile and the Alt Art Hamon in the same exact box. Now, whether that's gonna happen, look, bro, I don't know. But like I said, there have been times where I have seen crazier odds. Like, I would have never expected to pull like a 1 in like 8,000 something chance of getting that god pack. So, you know what? Miracles. Okay, well, we got the Hyakishiki, and I know that he is a fan of Zeta, so he's going to be very happy for that. This is the second time in this video that I have pulled the normal version, and right behind it, the alt art has been here. So you got the Hyakishiki, and then you've got the Hyakishiki alt, which is going to be pretty cool. Pretty cool. The ironic part about this, and I want to know if anybody else knows the irony before I say it. If you do, just pause and comment, let me know. This is the exact unit that was facing the Cubile in the battle that it was fighting the Cubile in. Like if this picture was expanded like this far over, you'd have the Cubile right here firing at the Hyakishiki. So that's kind of ironic, but it is what it is. Maybe that's an omen of what's to come. Maybe we'll get the Cubile somewhere else in here. They were luckier than I was, and they were able to get other boxes, so maybe they will have more stuff in there. But yeah, that's a beautiful card, mind you. It is a beautiful card, piloted by the one, the only Quattro, who's definitely not Char. But see a Camille and a Sodon. Not sure how I feel about Sodon. I think Sodon's more. This feels kind of thick. This one feels kind of thick. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like there's something in here. Like from when I touched, I feel like something in here. Ah, okay. So it's just a Zeta Gundam. Still though, very, very, very cool card. So I guess I can't feel when there are alt arts in there. They just feel like normal. So that means the alt art might be a little thinner than the actual LR. But definitely can suss out when them LRs are in the pack. They actively feel a little different. The Kigaroga. We know there's going to be another card for that because we got to get it Stickman mode. All right. A Tall Geese and a new sign. I feel like I got that same combination. Bandai likes to do that sometimes with their packs. They like to just sit there and have these packs chilling. I got spoiled. There's an alt art in here. There is literally an alt art in here, and we just got to see which one. In fact, because of that, I'm going to flip that down. We're going to flip that down and get that reveal. But there is an LR in here. Sharp Eyes may have seen the same thing. Oh, okay. So we've got the Gundam Age foil resource. So that's actually pretty cool. That actually looks a lot better than I thought it was going to be, which means this card is not anything because it can't be if it's in there. And if it's not a god pack and has the foil resource in it, the other card's a dud. So we have that. Luckily for my homie, because I pulled Cubile, if he wants to swap, I would be willing to swap, even though I do not care about Gundam Age. I had no idea what that show is about, and Bandai is doing their darndest to make us know nothing about what that show is about in this set, because we have literally like barely anything compared to the source material, according to people who are indeed fans of that. Now, a card that is pretty cool, we got the Psycho Gundam. We're getting another copy of that, and so that's definitely going to be a good card to collect, a good card to have. Going forward, let's see the next card. That is an alt. This is one of my chases of the set, y'all. This is one of the, I think, best looking alts in set 2, like period. So we've got Zeta Gundam. I think this is actually freaking hilarious, because that means between the 2 boxes we've gotten, we have Camille in one box and Zeta Gundam in another box. So this is cool. The guy who owns this box is one of my best friends, so it's wild that we just essentially have like the pairs of a duo just between our boxes. It's also kind of cool that you have 2 white alt arts for from the Zeta Gundam thing, and it's also just more ironic because he wants to play red from Zeta Gundam, but he has the 2 white alts from Zeta Gundam. So I don't know what he's gonna make of that, but that's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting lore in general. 2 more rares. So right now, we can kind of go through the packs pretty quick, because like I said, unless there's a god pack in here, we've got the alt art foil resource and 3 LRs, and then 2 alt arts. So that means there's 5 LRs left in here, and then after those 5 LRs, we're kind of just a little cooked. Not cooked, but like, you know, that's just what the box's rarities are going to be. So somewhere in here, Epion, okay, 4 LRs left. We pretty much just have 4 more hits unless we get something crazy like the God Rare or the God Pack. And the God Pack would be insane. Now we're at 23 minutes in the video, so I do want to say that I'll try to be fast for you. I will try to be fast for you. Make sure you stick around towards the end because I'm going to give more information about the starter deck giveaway. And we should be able to have a lot of fun with that. But let's see, let's see. Now, I don't know what they're rooting for. I mean, a Cubile, they would like a Cubile. Oh, what is this? Okay, so you got a Cubile right here. And I think I just spoke that into existence. Now, what I'm hoping for, selfishly, is for him to pull the G-Quux so I can trade my Cubile for the G-Quux. That's literally what I'm here for. This is my own wish is being imposed upon this box. If both of these boxes don't pull a G-Quux, I'm literally going to be sad. And All Out Attack is a pretty good card. We still have more. We still have, I think, three LRs left. I want to see red here. Gundam Barbados 4th form. There are a lot of those going around, but I mean, like I said, it is the new color of the set. 2 LRs left. The countdown's happening. I'm getting sweaty in here. Oh, the Gundam. 1 LR left. So we're getting purple cards. Pack feels a little bit thick. This could be an LR right here. I might have said X rare at some point in the video. I'm not quite sure. But I could be wrong again. I'm wrong. And that's good. That's good. Oh, I mean, it wasn't good. I saw red there. So, like, and then we're not going to get a repeat Cubile. So, if we're going to get an LR, I would like it to be red and not be Versaga. Not be Versaga. That's the catch. That's the catch. What's in here? Okay, we got Gundam X. They're taking us to the wire. They're taking us to the wire for this last LR. All these packs kind of feeling thick, buddy. All right, so let's see. Nope. Well, I don't know why I saw the first rare and thought there was going to be something after that. That's the last pack. Did I dodge? Did I dodge it? Did I dodge it? Okay, so if my calculations are correct, we have one more LR in this set, and I literally stopped from pulling it. So let me count just to make sure. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 LRs. So this last pack. Let's see. Since they don't really repeat LRs, I don't really know what could be in here, but like I said, I'm hoping it's a G-Quizzy. Okay, and we got the resource. An Elmith. Okay, so we do have an Elmith, and that rounds out this box. So we were able to open up 2 boxes on camera. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's not the 5 I had last time, but we were able to do with what we could get, and I hope you guys enjoyed the content in general. Now, stick around because after this, I'm going to go back into the rules for the giveaway for the 2 ST06 Clan Unity starter decks. And yeah, thank you guys, and let's actually just move on to that. All right, so yeah, that was 2 boxes, 12 packs. I hope you guys enjoyed. And one more time, like I said at the beginning of the video, I do have 2 extra ST06 Clan Unity structure decks or starter decks, however you want to call them, up for giveaway. So what's going to happen is that once this video goes live, I will also post a members only post. All you got to do is comment on it. Obviously, you can only comment on it if you're a member. Like I said, I have a very cheap membership. It's just 99 cents per month. But yeah, join the membership, comment on that, you will be into the drawing. We will give it exactly 30 days. So on October the 24th, we will actually be closing off the submissions, and then we will allow a winner to be chosen, 2 winners actually. But the cool thing about this though, is that for my additional releases, if I have a chance to buy another starter deck at MSRP, I will buy that starter deck and I will add it to the giveaway, allowing there to be an additional winner. So we're gonna see how many times I can get starter decks over these next 6 or 7 release events, and I hope that one of you guys watching today is one of the lucky winners. So thank you guys. I'll have more information in the comments, the pinned comment, and I hope you guys have a great time. Remember to like the video if you like this sort of content, subscribe if you want to join UniXFam today, go in the description, check out all of the other quadrants of Universe X, such as, you know, where I play games, Universe X Media, my Twitch, Universe X Gaming, or my Twitter. You know, we're just trying to get the follower count up on everything. So thanks. Wish you guys luck in your card hunting today because it was brutal for me, and I will see you in the next video. Later.